both of these hotels are owned and operated by the Marriott Bonvoy Group. The first one I'm going to show you is the Renaissance in Harlem at West 125th Street. So this is the entranceway, and this door separates the entire bathroom, kind of, or closes off the entire bathroom from the bedroom, kind of. And I don't know if I like that, because if someone's using the toilet and somebody else wants to use the sink or take a shower, everybody's all in the same room and there's no separation. I don't know if I particularly like that for a hotel room, right? Maybe in a house it's different, in a hotel not so much. Because in a house you can just use a different bathroom if you're fortunate to have multiple bathrooms. And what I liked about the sink area, the sink is pretty stylish. I like these sinks where it's raised up off the counter. When it's clean, it looks really nice. I like the lights around the mirror, and I also like the gold plated or the gold appearance of the pipe fixtures. At the time when I booked these, they were about a week apart, and the Renaissance was a little more expensive than the Aloft, which I'll show you in the second part of this. But that's how it looked at the sink area. The toilet does look stylish. I don't really care for how the toilet looks though. As long as it's clean and it's not just a hole in the ground, it doesn't matter. Well, the toilet does look interesting. And I never charged up my wet wipes. That didn't come with the room. And this is a shower. I do like this shower. It's nice and big, and it has it came with soap and conditioner and shampoo and so on. What I don't like about a lot of these showers, I've been in multiple hotels, and I don't think I've encountered the same type of shower knobs. I mean, every one of them had different types of shower knobs. It's annoying to have to try to sit there and figure out how to turn the hot water on or switch the flow of water from below to up high. It takes sometimes a minute, 30 seconds. You get hit with cold water. I don't know why we're trying to make this into a puzzle. Just on off. Put a simple on one side or off on one side and just let it be. But there you go. And I like that it had the hose so you can take that off and take a shower with. And it had a closet. The closet wasn't very, very big, but it had a mirror on this side. So you'll see more mirrors on the other side. But it had a mirror here in the closet and a mirror next to the sink. And I think that's enough for mirrors, in my view. Unless you're on some kind of honeymoon or you really, really, I don't know if you're into that kind of stuff. But this is the closet. And it wasn't very, very big. Unless if you intend to pack out a lot of stuff, and there are two of you, it might not be big enough for both of you if you're staying for a long time. But in any case, I think it was ample for my purposes. So there's extra toiletries and same decoration as what's on the inside of the shower. All right, so there was a curtain. You can kind of see it over here that you can get a little bit more privacy from for the bedroom area. And the bed was very, very comfortable. Now, here's the other thing I didn't like about this. Let's say someone's using the bathroom over here. You can see and possibly smell because this part is open. So you can stare right from the bed straight to the toilet area, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Right? So yeah, even if you close this door, you can still see under here. This little radio thing came with it. The camera is mine, and it looked cool, but it didn't add any extra sound quality. It's interesting though, easy to operate. It looks really cool, but I don't think it's worth the extra cost. And there's some extra mirrors here, which I think is unnecessary, but I get why they put it there. Maybe put a painting, I don't know. And there's a large TV what I wish most, or if not, all these hotels would do is use a screencast ready TV, one that you can just cast directly from your phone or your tablet or your computer directly to the TV without a device. That would be fantastic, because whatever is on the TV sometimes is useless. But you can just cast whatever program you have on your phone without signing in directly to the TV, which I think would have been awesome. Sometimes I travel with a device that I plug into the TV, but I shouldn't have to do that. And that's the whole bedroom. All right. The other thing I didn't like about this this hotel is this room at least. This little carpet that was here. I'm not sure why it's here, but it lifts up every time I push the chair back. And so maybe it's put there to cover some high traffic area underneath, but it might be a trip hazard for some. The work area was ample and it was well lit. Another side table over here in the bin underneath, and ample power supply next to the bed. And the obligatory safe that's in every room, and some coffee supplies. Oh, this water, if you drink it, $7, which compared to Aloft, which I'll look at right after this, it's it's uh it's garbage. And that's a view. So if you like looking at lights and buildings, you'll appreciate this view. So this is a decent view. Apollo is right there of West 125th Street. Decent view at night. What I wished these hotels had was better soundproofing. So every time there was an ambulance or even people yelling, I could hear it. And I was on, I think, on the third floor. I could hear it. So it's not, I don't think it's hard to make these soundproof at all. I was in a hotel once in Michigan, and it was almost like I was in a house because it was so quiet. House in the woods because it was so quiet in the hotel. They can do better for sure. I understand it might be old buildings, but they can retrofit this to make it more soundproof. So you're gonna hear everything. So if you're a light sleeper, it might be a problem. Fortunately, I can sleep through some amount of noise. All right, so overall, a decent hotel, not too bad. Some when I went to the Aloft, some things I like better. So this is the Aloft. Right away, you can tell that you can see that this bathroom is way more spacious. And even though it's a cheaper hotel, the bathroom is way more spacious. And what I don't mind the open concept for the closet area for you to store your clothes and hang your clothes. I think it's cool. It doesn't need to be in the bedroom, and it doesn't need to be locked off. I mean, I'm staying here. It's not like it's a house and people are coming in to visit me. It's a hotel. And the same kind of raised sink idea. That's a mirror, and it doesn't have the gold plated pipe fixtures, but I don't need it. It's not important. Has one big mirror, and over here on the oh, and there's a fridge. The other one did not come with a refrigerator, so there's a small fridge. So if you wanted to buy some food and stick it in the fridge and eat it next morning, or get a midnight snack, there's a refrigerator, which is fantastic. Imagine you buy some ice cream or something, you can just stick it in the fridge and eat it at night, right? Awesome. And the bin is right there. This door, then this is what I like. This is what I prefer compared to the other hotel. This door then separates the toilet area from the sink area. So someone could be taking a shower or taking a dump, and the other person could be brushing their teeth without interruption. Plus, it's around the corner, so you don't have to see and possibly not have to smell what's happening in the bathroom, which is awesome. All right, let me go back just a little bit, and I think this is not the design flaw of this shower. So you see these little dings here? That's because this shower door swings open, and there's no bumper to stop it from swinging open to hit this. Now, I didn't cause this when I was there. I saw it while I'm doing this recording. because I took care of it not happening, right? But you could see that every time I opened the door, I could see it swinging freely towards the wall. There's no, they should just put a bumper to stop that door from swinging open. Toilet's pretty standard. I don't need a fancy toilet. Shower also pretty standard. And what I didn't like about this shower is that it didn't have a hose. So you just had a rain shower, which I guess is fine. I don't think I've showered unless I have a hose though. And bathroom was pretty clean also. I didn't see any problems, any mold or anything there. I think which is fantastic. And the other beautiful thing about this is that the water was free, and every day you get a fresh one, which is awesome. Free water, not $7 for water. All right, so the work area was nice and big, and the chair was comfortable, and there's no lift or trip hazard from carpets. The AC was pretty loud, but you know what? It worked. It served a purpose because I don't mind a little white noise, but when it came on, it kind of drowned out the noise from the main street. This is not too far from. It's just around the corner, maybe a block and a half away from the Apollo, and so you can kind of hear that. I turned the volume down on the recording, but you can kind of hear it. There's some little aesthetic things that need to be fixed. What I also liked about this is that there were windows all around. So this was a corner room. There are windows all around the room. So I'll open some of them in a second. And so at night, if you wanted to look out, you can see what's happening outside, and it's not that high up, so wasn't very wasn't a lot of pretty lights if you're into that kind of thing. But you can see there are glass windows all around. Down below where the bed is, it's frosted, and just above it's clear, so you can look right through. But you can drop these blinds down and then block the place out. It's not blackout because light's leaking out on the sides of them. And the room is just bigger. It seemed way more spacious than the Renaissance. Way more spacious. And again, this room was not soundproof at all. There was a cacophony of noise down below one night, and I heard everything, unfortunately. Sirens, people yelling, same thing. A little stool here, I never use this. If you wanted to, you could take it out. And, I don't know what I'd use that for. There's a chair on the other side. And it was pretty cool that this little hole here, there's an outlet underneath the table. Let me go back a little bit. There's an outlet underneath the table, right there. And so you could plug in your charger and then thread the power cord up through here like a desktop or a computer table. And it's just a little bit of cable management. Is it necessary? Not really, but it's a nice touch. The place did not feel moldy, and it did not look grimy at all. There was some dust. Let me go back a little bit. Some dust in the AC unit. You can't really see it here. Maybe there's some dust in the AC unit. Could do a little vacuum. Makes me wonder how often these filters are changed. But I don't know. It didn't feel moldy, and the air felt clean, and I slept really comfortable because the bed was also very, very comfortable. And that's pretty much it. So it's not as stylish, but very functional. Cheaper than the Renaissance, but I think better value. Now it must be said that the Renaissance, it has it has more amenities, right? So both of them have a gym. The Renaissance has a bigger gym and a larger lobby, some kind of nightlife. They got live music one night, and they have a bigger bar if you're into that kind of thing. And what else they got? They but After a certain time of the night at the Renaissance, if you didn't have any food, I didn't see a place to get any food. Now the Aloft had some snacks you can get throughout the night. Sometimes sandwiches, um, baked goods, snack bars, juice, all kinds of stuff, albeit overpriced. But it was available. So you get up and or you're getting late and everything is closed, you can get some food downstairs, which is awesome. The gym at the Aloft was smaller, but it was always empty. I mean, how many people are working out really? What percentage of people are working out when they're in a hotel? But it served my purposes regardless. So both gyms, I wouldn't. It doesn't matter how big they are to me. As long as I have a place to work out, it's good. And so that's it. No, they did look a little untidy under here with the cables. They could have done better with the cable management. But again, it's a hotel for a few days. Doesn't really matter. So I think that a loft is a better value if you're looking for a place to sleep. You're not staying in the hotel during the day. So you're just coming in to sleep or probably to eat after a long day or something. And if you're looking for a stylish place, so you're gonna have a maybe a conference or something, maybe the Renaissance, but that wouldn't even be my hotel of choice if that was the thing. All right, cool. Take it easy.